This is tutorial 4 on how to make a single joint notch. The instruction consists of 5 films, the films 7 to 11. The next log is in place. The downside of this log is now up. Mark a vertical center line at the ends. The marking and cutting starts at this upside down position. After marking and cutting, the log is turned 180 degrees for the final adjustment. Use the template to mark the bottom width of the notch in this upper log. Align the center lines on the log and the template. Measure the height of the log and mark at the middle. Then add about 1.5 centimeters downwards and draw a horizontal line there. The reason why these 1.5 centimeters are added is that the log will sink down about this height in the final adjustment. Mark the width of the upper part of the notch. Here 14 centimeters, 7 centimeters at each side of the center line. Connect the first marks of the bottom with the second marks, the upper width. Again, note that the log is upside down. Use the level to transfer the center of the log below to this log above. Mark the center at the top of the log. Use your eye and align with the side of the log. Then use the template to prolong the center mark on top of the log, square to the other center. Lay the template on top of the log so the center lines on the log and the template aligns. Draw and make markings along the sides of the template. This is the width of the bottom of the notch. Remember again, the log is upside down. Make marks for the upper width of the notch. You have the marks on the template. Make a mark at the end of the template that marks the length of the slanting side. Here 25 centimeters. Mark for the final cutting of the end of the whole log. The lines at the top and at the end of the log are now bound together. Cut the slanting sides of the notch, beginning at the mark at 25 centimeters from the upper width of the log. Then cut the other slanting side. Find the level line at the end of the log and draw a level line on both sides of the notch. This marks a preliminary height of the notch in the upper part so that you can continue to mark the drawing of the notch. Note, the measures are at the template and are the same as for the lower part, but reversed, and here upside down, of course. Here are the slanting sides in the notch drawn. On the level line, the width is marked with the width of the centered template on both sides. This are the drawings in so far, further in this film. The center line is not needed anymore. Then mark the width for the cutting that will fit over the threshold on the log below, on both sides. Now the distance for the gap of the threshold is measured, about 3 centimeters in from the bottom width on the inside of the notch. Draw lines from the distance upon the log, over the log and a vertical down on both sides. Now the log is turned to the right position. Here we show what part will be cut to fit over the threshold on the log below.